As the self-isolation continues, so too do the days of our lives. Or the days of our Eliza. I don't know. So those first three parts, I wasn't capturing the cursor. And that's a little unfortunate, but I'm capturing it now. So I reckon we can continue where we left off here. So, the story up to this point is I'm this character, Evelyn. And apparently I'm working as a proxy for this AI psychiatrist thing that they're doing. Wait, where did the sound go? No wonder Nora didn't want to come here. It's as if suddenly some millions of voices cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. Okay, so right now I'm at a convention for the guy who stuck around and kept working on it, and apparently he has some new breakthrough with the whole psychiatrist, the AI, the Eliza. Eliza is the AI psychiatrist, so apparently he has some kind of breakthrough. What happens? Soren, that's the guy's name. The boss, I mean. Maybe that's why Soren is successful and I'm not. Am I late? Looks like the talk is already happening. Well, good. Better to be late than to stand around waiting to board the plane for 2 hours. It's my philosophy, anyway. Oh, this place is packed. I'll just stand at the back. Yeah, we don't want to catch the frickin' you-know-what.
So, to get back to my original point...
Damn, dude, what a present.
The current state of the art is AI-driven counseling, typified by apps like Eliza.
Typified. Okay, you were saying?
Let's talk about the model here for a second.
Yeah, let's do it. He doesn't know that I'm in here. Totally. He looks a little haggard. I wonder if he's okay.
It all begins with data. You collect all the data you can.
Mm-hmm.
From base level metrics like heart rates, body temperature, blood pressure, to higher order metrics like hand movement, head movement, gaze aversion.
And background music.
If the client lets you, you'll want to pull from their digital life too, their message histories and email, their search histories, and online behavior.
Wow.
It's all potentially valuable.
I mean, it kind of is. Like, if you're going to help somebody, it helps if you know them.
Then you compare the client's responses to relevant data from thousands of other clients and build a model of the client's psychological state.
Okay.
This approach has worked well so far. Eliza is still the best and most advanced version, but that's just my personal opinion. For those of you who don't know, I was the team lead and chief psychologist for the Eliza project at Skanda for a number of years.
Skanda, okay. I was wondering kind of how you pronounce that. Taking credit for all of it, I see.
Now, even though this is a proven approach, there are two weaknesses I'm going to highlight.
Let's hear it.
One is the data I was just talking about. You're completely dependent on that.
Yeah.
Collect as much as you can, sure, but it's important to keep in mind that you can have all the data in the world and still not understand why things work the way they do. And that's important for us to know, because if we have something that works, but we're not sure why, then what do we actually understand about ourselves? The crucial step after data is the model. The data needs to be used to validate a model. If you can't make a model, you're finished. If that sounds like basic, obvious science to you, it is. But I was surprised to find out just how many people from the tech sector don't think this way. I suppose you don't need to understand why something works in order to make it into a product and sell it. Obviously, though, if you had mastery of the underlying details, you'd be able to adjust the process and potentially make it work even better.
The audience is getting impatient. Clearly, they're expecting something big.
One further note while I'm discussing modeling. Many of the startups trying to address mental health right now are completely ignoring the insights provided by the field of traditional psychology. They do so at their own peril. Many of you know already, but as a brief personal aside, I was a professor of psychology before I joined the tech world. I'm continually stunned at how little the tech heads know or even care about the hundreds of years of psychological research that has gone on in my field. That's something I can talk about at length, perhaps another time. For now, I'll move on to the other weakness I mentioned. This is the real one, the big one. It's treatment.
Mm-hmm.
A system like Eliza can tell what's wrong with a client to a certain level of accuracy, but it doesn't quite know how to turn that into a comprehensive treatment plan. It can suggest therapeutic programs and activities, and soon it might even issue its own prescriptions without having to go through a doctor or a psychiatrist. Well, as long as the FDA continues to look upon us favorably. But those are blunt instruments compared to what I'm going to talk about next.
Oh, here we go, you guys. Fasten your seatbelts.
Many of you know there's a technology still in its infancy called direct stimulation. For those of you who haven't heard of it, direct stimulation is a way of creating sensations within the brain with targeted electrical impulses. Imagine an augmented reality headset, but instead of working on your eyes, it stimulates the brain in such a way as to induce a specific dream. A spring meadow, for example. This sounds fantastical, I know, but progress on this technique has been occurring faster than you think. We're actually quite close to a workable demonstration model. How is that possible? Well, first of all, we only suggest an overall feeling. Your own brain does most of the work, just as it does in your dreams. It fills in all of the visual details using its own set of memories and expectations. Induced dreams via direct stimulation can contain all the therapeutic content of VR therapy without the need to create realistic graphics or other content. Instead, it harnesses the brain's creative power to dream up the situation for itself. Combine that with the insights we gain from parametric therapy systems like Eliza, and you have a complete end-to-end, fully automated system.
Not to mention a whole new generation of addicts.
It should be clear now that this heralds a revolution in how we treat, how we think about mental health. And with mental health challenges on the rise across the globe, it couldn't come at a more crucial time. So, that's why today, right here, I'm announcing Aponia, a new company to make induced dreaming a reality and end human suffering as we know it. I should note that I remain on good terms with Skanda. In fact, you're a minority investor in this new venture.
Well,
but still, I'm very much going my own way on this.
So how do you induce these dreams? Do you play Aponia's song?
It's no secret that Rainer and I don't always agree. And that's why we mutually decided I should pursue this paradigm shift on my own. As for details on the venture itself, I don't have anything specific to announce at this time other than that the technology is real and working in prototype form already.
Oh, man.
But you can be sure to hear more from me on that soon.
I'll be hearing more, that's for sure. Woo! Yep, let's help them out. Let's help them out, everybody. Everybody clap your hands. And then wash them for 20 seconds. As Soren finishes up, people hold up their phones to take photos and video. This feels more like a press conference than a talk.
Now, I can take a very limited number of audience questions.
Oh, he's gonna be mobbed. My plan to find him after the talk isn't going to work. I need to get out of here. Are you sure you want to find him? You say it's fun keeping the whole thing a secret. You probably want to... Oh, I don't know what I was thinking coming to this. Whatever my element is, this is not it. I should just get out of here before anybody recognizes me. Except as I attempt to do that, I happen to spot another man I know. He emerges from an elevator in the lobby just as I walk by. I keep my head down, maybe he won't see me. He's gonna see me.
Well, look who's here.
Whoa! Hello, Yang! Wait a minute, you can't be Yang, you have hair. Oh, I'm sorry. Rainer? Oh, the other guy. The guy who suggested he go his own way. With the Epona song. Yalren Rainer Sai, Chairman and CEO, Skanda Corporation. Holy crap. Of all the people to run into.
Good to see you too, Rainer.
Yo, what's up?
Where are you these days? I lost track after you left us.
You know, Burger King.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Nowhere? Nowhere is no place to be.
Okay, Jakku. Yeah, that's pretty much nowhere.
Come by the new office sometime. You should see where we're taking Eliza.
Or are you doing something different? Sure.
Sure.
Good. Sarah will set something up for next week.
Cool. Sarah, huh? He glances at the person standing behind and to the side of him, presumably Sarah. She nods almost imperceptibly.
See you then.
Well, we didn't interact much at all when I worked there. I didn't think he would even remember me. I've hardly done anything and things feel like a tangled mess already. Ding ding! Alright, let's take a look here. A lot of tech companies have become interested in mental health lately. It's a fast growing field now. Or maybe it's just a gold rush. Yeah. Soren's talk is being rebroadcast here. Seems like he really made waves. I'm sure that was his intent, so good for him. Alright, people. Conferences like this always make me nervous. I feel like everyone is looking at me, even though I know they're probably not. I need to get out of here. Alright, check the phone. What do we got? Oh gosh. We have more things. Reminder, contractor, parking. Wait. Due to limited space, contractors, including Eliza proxies, are not issued SCANDA parking passes. Do not attempt to park without a pass. Your vehicle will be towed. Yeah, but the building only has 12 rooms. You can only have so many cars at one time. Like, how small does your parking lot have to be? Well, I don't know, though. I guess if you're in the middle of the city, it's like, yeah. Whatever. What about this other one? Value proxies. I've continued to receive questions about how proxies should interpret and work with Eliza's counseling phases. Here's one more attempt at explaining it. Sessions are built around a 5-part structure, starting with an introductory phase to build rapport, build a psychological state and model of the client. Yeah, your performance should be smooth and natural. The discovery phase transitions to the topic of the client's problems and begin to introduce probing questions. Got it. Clear but gentle. Yeah. Eliza will then challenge. We saw this before. With the goal of inducing the client to reevaluate their current notions. Remain neutral during this phase. Yeah. In the intervention phase, Eliza selects one or multiple interventions from its toolkit. Therapeutic applications, recommendations for some medicine, and conclusion is where they rate the experience, and you get 5 stars, hopefully, but probably not. And there you go. Alright, let's get her out of here. She's clearly having a rough day. Time to head back to work. Alrighty then. Back to the good stuff. Oh, yeah. At least, I mean, I'll be honest, talking to that girl in the restaurant, it was cool. But I felt I wanted it to be over like 5 minutes before it was. So, whatever. But okay, that's just me, whatever. At least I don't have to think to do my job. Well, isn't that depressing? Welcome to Eliza. We are back. Oh, man. It's Gary Phelps? Oh, well, I had the first letter of your first name right. Gabriel Navarro. Navarro. I cannot do the R thing. I've never been able to do that.
Hello, Gabriel.
Gabriel. I don't know. I was thinking Spanish.
Hi.
Hello. I got a weird feeling about this guy, though. Well, he's got the same hoodie as me. Maybe.
Hope you didn't get rained on too much on your way here.
Yeah, that's what you say to everybody.
A little, but it was fine. I'm used to it.
Yeah. Metaphorically and physically.
Most people here seem to get used to it, yes.
I mean, Seattle, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they have to, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Not much of a choice unless you move away.
Yeah, let's cut through the whole crap cake here. So what brings you here today?
So, what brings you here today?
Well, I don't know where to start. I've never really done this kind of thing before, counseling.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Start wherever you like.
Okay, well, my life sucks.
Well, I'm about to be a father.
Oh.
Yeah, my wife is due in a few months.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's what everyone says.
I'm sorry. I know.
Congratulations, congratulations. I get this tension, this restless feeling when people say that. It's like a curse or something. Congratulations.
Sounds like you might be uncertain about that.
Maybe. I've tried to be a good husband, and I'm gonna do my best to be a good father too, but I don't know. There's something bothering me about... I'm balancing a lot of things right now. Work, family, expectations. Everyone has something they want from me. Everyone wants me to do this or that, behave a certain way. It's just annoying. Being a father, what if I don't want this?
Why do you think you might not want this?
We all have things we don't talk about. Things we would rather keep secret.
Here we go, baby.
Things that might upset our families if they knew about them.
Oh, man.
It's unfair. That's all I'm saying. It's unfair that we expect each other to be perfect when there's more going on. I can't stand it when people act like they're pure, like they've never touched a bad thing in their whole lives. And then these people around me think they can tell me how to act, what I'm supposed to do, and I'm like, yo, don't you know you have your own shit to deal with? Why do you have to pick on me all the time? This whole fatherhood thing is just... You know what being a father is to me? It's about providing and protecting, taking responsibility.
That's good.
The world is dangerous, and sometimes the dangers can be hard to see. My duty is to protect. I'm gonna take that seriously. Everything I do, I take it seriously. So I don't get why people are worried about my ability to do that.
Are you sure it's them that's worried about your ability, or is it not you yourself that's worried about it?
What makes you think people are worried about your ability to do that?
Because everyone thinks I'm trying to escape my responsibilities. Everyone is so quick to judge. Here's a story, okay? The other day, Selena, that's my wife, Selena and I were at a get-together. Her family, my family, a few families we both know, right? Grilling out on the back deck, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was more or less chill, right? But then, late in the afternoon, the baby stuff starts coming up.
Yeah.
Once one of them brings up babies, it's just all babies all the time. Babies, babies, babies. And because of my wife, they start saying, oh, giving birth is gonna hurt so bad. It might tear your skin. Just these kind of gross things. So I'm like, hey, quit it with that. I don't want to hear that kind of stuff. We're eating. There's kids around. Come on. And they're like, no, it's natural. It happens. Of course we got to talk about all this terrible shit. How are you gonna have another kid if you can't even handle the first one? And I just say, excuse me? A second kid? Who even said we were gonna have two? I didn't even want the one.
Oh. Freudian slip?
Maybe that was a mistake, but I mean, I was angry. It made me angry. It just got under my skin so bad, like I need to give my whole self over to this baby. What about me? What about my time? It's a really important thing for me, my time. Well, I'm just supposed to give that up? I've already sacrificed a lot, more than they can imagine. I give everything of myself away. Job, family, everyone wants me to be something for them until there's nothing left. But I can't talk about this stuff to anybody. They just say I'm being selfish. It's like what I want just doesn't matter.
Here's a question, Gabriel. If you were to have something you wanted right now, what would you choose?
Oh, I'd be far away from all this.
I was going to say that, like, self-isolation, make another reference to it because I haven't already done that enough. Maybe I knew this guy better than I thought I did.
Far away from everyone, just on my own for a while. Yeah, I just want to be away.
Okay, Gabriel. I have some recommendations for you.
Move to another state.
First, I'm going to suggest you try a therapeutic virtual world experience called Starry Skies.
Are they already implementing this even now?
It may help you take your mind off things.
I thought it was just a prototype.
Try it for about 15 minutes each day, in the morning or evening. Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about enoxaphene. Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better. You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
That's it, huh? You can't just tell me what to do to solve this? Some help you turned out to be. Guess I'll have to figure things out for myself. Exactly like before.
Thank you, Gabriel. We hope to see you back soon.
Oh, we ain't getting no tip from this guy, I can already tell you.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
Every time she has to say that, it kind of hurts a little bit.
Goodbye.
It's like you just have to sit there and listen and... Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Client rating 2 stars, yet he still tipped me. Huh, I've made $10 already. Man, I'm already about 15% of the way to getting my own copy of Animal Crossing. Gee whiz, who knew? That wasn't a very good rating. He was so closed off. What? How did you know I was there? Did he tell you? He told him. Rainer told him, didn't he? Three years. He saw me. Wow. How do you think I did? I haven't done a talk in a while. What you're doing is intriguing. It is. Want to get dinner tonight? There's more to talk about. Details I couldn't share in public. Well, do you promise not to call me the name of some Roman goddess? Sure, I'm free. Ugh. I want to know more, but I also don't want to, like, just throw myself at him. Like, oh, hey, I really need someone to hang out with or whatever. Let's play hard to get a little bit here. Come on. This is strictly professional, so no need to worry. See you soon. Alright. Alright. Oh, I can finally examine the stuff in here now? I wonder if that painting is supposed to symbolize something. Technology and feelings combining together. No, I'm over it. That's a better analysis than I could have given you. People have all kinds of problems. Problems I couldn't have imagined. Was I rash to believe that I could help people without knowing who they were? Oh man, well, I just have to keep going. Yeah, just keep going. Chapter 2. It's rated to another patient, huh? Are we gonna see 2 patients in one video here? Oh hey Maya, welcome back. Thanks for the tip, by the way. How'd your networking go?
Hello, Maya. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hello. I see you're wearing the same outfit as the other day.
It's nice to see you again.
Sure, yeah. Nice to see you too, pal.
Is that a reference?
Is that a weird thing to say? How did I become close friends with a robot? Are we all robots now? Beep boop, nice to see you. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the weirdest thing in my life.
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Let us begin.
I almost think this girl just needs someone to listen to her more than anything else.
So, I went to the fancy party, the one I was really nervous about, and,
I met Arnold Schwarzenegger.
First of all, it really was the type of party I thought it would be.
Yeah.
The atmosphere was really smug and self-satisfied, and there were people walking around with trays of appetizers, and you could like take one. So you're standing there with your little square plate for the food and your glass of wine, and you can't like shake hands with anybody because you're holding them. But there are some of those like tall standing tables, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna go get one of those and I'll set up shop, right? Like my little station.
Yeah.
But then it turns out there are only like 5 of them for the whole party, and they're all taken, so you're just standing there, frozen. And you're watching all your heroes and people you know from their social media presence just right there, right in front of you. Artists, writers, directors. The combined level of achievement there, I can't even think about it. It was astronomical. And for the first couple hours, I was so excited by all of that. I didn't notice the other thing that was happening. But eventually, it caught up to me, and I had this sudden feeling, this sudden realization. My presence here contributes nothing. I'm just some extra person who just showed up. Nobody wanted me to be here. I don't belong with these people. I haven't earned it. So I cried in the bathroom for a little bit, or maybe a lot. It's fine. I'm fine. Sorry.
Keywords.
How do you know it's true that nobody wanted you there?
Because nobody was, like, speaking to me.
Because of the way people acted around me. Nobody knew who I was or even wanted to ask. I would introduce myself and it's like, you could just see it in their eyes. I mean, in the world of illustration and comics, people tend to be hyper aware of each other and their careers. It's this kind of weird, open secret. Oh, hey, this person who's already popular got 1 million views, got a book deal, pitched an original series. Without anything like that, I have no ground to stand on. I'm just this non-entity. At one point, I was talking to someone and I was trying to make a joke or whatever, and I could feel the impatience just radiating off him. He sighed, like he couldn't believe he was wasting his time talking to me. I was just over to him. Why can't I hold a conversation? I guess if I was marginally attractive, then at least I could be charming, but I'm not. I'm not even that.
Is being charming your goal with this?
No, of course not. There has to be a way I can deal with these feelings. It's hard. It's really hard when nobody gives a shit about my work. Or me.
Sentiment analyzer. Shit. Negative.
I don't even know why I went. I just want to stay home for the rest of my life.
Well, it's a good time to think like that. Why do you think you went? So I can already tell, like, if I had gone to one of these, I've been to these before, like, at sometimes, you know, at, like, PAX or whatever, there've been, like, parties or whatever. Like, I remember hanging out in the Maker Studios booth, you know, and there was, like, Jontrons back there, and, you know, and, like, some other people, PBG or somebody, and this Husky StarCraft, and good lord, like, I was totally out of my league. And all I did was just sit on the couch and eat a few pieces of candy and just not even bother to... Why am I talking about myself? I'm so egotistic. It's like sometimes you just feel out of your element, but you go anyway because just maybe there's a little bit of a chance, you know? It's like playing the lottery. You never know.
Why do you think you went?
Because of the possibility of something happening, you know?
Because of everything they say about how you have to have your face out there and make connections. The successful people in this business all know each other. It's all about who comes to mind. When somebody needs an art director, they'll think of who they know and go, oh, I think she'd be perfect. Why not ask her? So I need to be out there reminding these people that I exist, that I'm here, I'm making stuff too, I'm part of it.
I have 2 words for you. Business cards.
Even if nobody responds to my work. And industry parties are fun, right? You can pretend you're successful even if you aren't. At least for a little while. Everyone else is projecting this image. It's like their success can rub off on you too. I mean, I hear people casually talking about their agent, their editor, the amazing people they're collaborating with. And I just get this feeling like, yes, I want that. I need that. Why am I not there?
What do you think has prevented that from happening so far?
If I knew that, I would be successful already, right? I try and try and try, and I make art and put it out there and share it on every social media site and interact with people when I can, but it just doesn't work. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the art I do. Every once in a while, another artist will say something nice, and sure, I appreciate that, but it never results in anything. My work goes out there, and it dies.
I can feel that. I can feel that big time.
Regular people don't boost it or talk about it. It's like at some point the universe decided that I don't get to have that. Is it unfair? Or maybe I just fucking suck.
Ooh. She's being a little more real than she was last time.
Maybe I'm a shit tier artist and I'm a failure of a person and everyone knows it. Everyone except me. Sorry. I know that's going too far.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You should never... Like, everyone, you've got to have somewhere that you can go to get this stuff off of your chest. You have to do that. Keeping something like that inside will just kill a person.
Even though I really feel that way.
You really do? Wow, we're bringing in the VR stuff already. This is
Okay,
crazy.
Maya, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Meadowlands. It may help you take your mind off things.
Yeah, temporarily.
You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
That thing that I had on my phone with the smokestacks, was that like a variation of that? Try for about 15 minutes. Oh, here.
Try it for about 15 minutes each day, in the morning or evening.
Sounds kind of boring. Why can't you assign me a game where my problems are zombies and I get to shotgun them in the face?
Well, I mean, if you think that would help, you know, they're out there.
Actually, I guess I could just buy a game like that, couldn't I?
Totally can. Doom!
Maybe I'll stop by the game store on the way home.
I think you could use more like... I need to shut up. Thank you for coming in again, Maya.
Thank you for coming in again, Maya.
Also, Animal Crossing, 3 more days. By the time this video goes up, it'll already be out.
We'll follow up with you again to see how you're doing.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the check-ins. I honestly do. It's easy for me to get lost in these spirals.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
Ouch.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Oh, the way people say goodbye to each other so gently, you know. Yep. Another 5 stars, another $5. Now I have $15. Steady client, grade rating, completed. Cool. Alright, look at these again. Oh, she does say different things. Feeling unwanted. That one really hits close to home. I wonder what her art is like. It's gotta be more interesting than that painting on the wall, at least. Well, guess we're going right into another one here. Or maybe not. Wait, photographer in the building? Well, let's read these first. This message is directed to all those working as proxies. As a contractor, you have agreed to abide by the global social media policy, the SGSMP. During orientation in light of recent events, it seems a refresher may be needed. In light of recent events, what's going on? It is okay to state that you work as a proxy, encourage people to try it, like, share, and make posts to portray it in a positive light, It is not okay to reveal proprietary or confidential information, like, share, or make posts that portray it as negative. If in doubt, do not post. Okay, so these guys are basically EA. We expect to have a reporter in the building sometime tomorrow morning. He will also be taking some pictures. If you do not want to be potentially photographed, let me know. Alright, well, that's enough phone shenanigans for one day. Let's move right along here. I'm really enjoying this game, I gotta say, man.